Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ ATS Podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show Podcast.
Yeah, baby, here we go, Monday. Got the whole crew with us, including the official spokesperson for Insanity.
Somebody made the poster.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. That is Jay Bird, brought to you
Aww.
by the official spokesperson of Insanity.
Can I see that? I want to frame it.
That is a dreamy type of.
I mean, that picture says sexy.
I mean, that's amazing.
Where were you?
Wish I had a photo like that
What
of myself.
magazine were you shooting for?
That was, I was swimming in the pool with my dad, and I wanted to do something stupid and goofy. Nailed it.
Your dad took that picture?
Yeah, he did.
Not a
Yeah.
girl?
Not a girl. Nope, sorry, Virginia, to disappoint you.
Again.
I wasn't in the middle of an orgy, or I wasn't blowing my dog.
You have sex face. I'm sorry. I have to ask the questions.
Yeah, I was deliberately being a dick.
You look sexy.
He does. Looks great.
Being a
doesn't he?
dick or about to take a dick?
That is when I had my soul patch, and no one stopped me. No one pulled me aside and said, "Bird, it's not 1998."
That's hot.
Yeah, people were saying the photos from dinner on Saturday looked very George Clooney.
Wow.
Yeah, which I thought is a very accurate representation.
George Pruny.
George Looney.
There you go. Very
I think
good.
that's what it is, yeah. George Looney. Tracy, thank you very much for drawing that
Yeah.
up for us. Appreciate it. That was very lovely, very nice. Yeah, it's Saturday's dinner. Jay Bird had the fire was staring at him.
I
Weird
get
stuff.
I get people think I'm crazy.
Oh.
I'm the face of insanity. What do you expect from me?
Are you the face of insanity or are you the face of bestiality? Make up your mind.
That picture with Chewy, me laying on his dong, was a complete accident. I know people
Yeah.
thought I did that on purpose. I didn't. I get so excited when I see him when I get home. We have this whole little ritual that does not involve 69.
Yeah, it's pretty much right there.
Oh,
yeah,
I know. As soon as I saw that, I go, I just have to take it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Chewy did. I just have to
You
take
just have to take it.
Yeah.
It'll be over soon.
And it was doing too well on Instagram.
Like,
So
well, this thing's really blowing up.
It's blowing up.
we can't take it down. Those
Yeah.
are hardcore numbers.
Well, when you put up a really good picture, like Instagram for us, because we have like a business profile, it'll alert you and it'll say, hey, just so you know, KVJ, this post is doing better than 90% of your recent posts. So it wants you to say, okay, notice this and whatever you did here, duplicate it so you can do really great on Instagram. Well, turns out people want to see you fuck your dog.
All right, I get it. It's a joke. Get it out of your system today. Tomorrow, no more I'm fucking Chewy joke. You got to show some respect for my dog, damn it.
And you said Virginia was apparently dialing it up with comedy.
Oh, she had people laughing at, oh, Bird's blowing your dog, all that kind of stuff at dinner. At dinner, mind you.
It was. I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, ooh, there were other tables.
We were very loud.
Oh,
yeah.
I was telling a story and I didn't realize how loud I was. I could feel eyeballs turning at the table and looking at us. I'm like, Bird, too much sake. Keep it down.
Too much sake.
And when I first got to dinner, Virginia's all calm and relaxed, and then she had like 3 bottles of sake. It just seemed like they kept on bringing bottles out.
Well, yeah, when one gets empty, I order a new one.
Yeah, we're still there.
I didn't realize how much I love hibachi food. That was really good.
Hibachi is great.
It's a show
it's
and
a lot
it's
of
a
fun.
meal.
Yeah.
It
Like,
is.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
They are fun. I think the only time that I've been like, so on hibachi is every now and then if you get seated at like one of those big old tables and it sometimes is who you're with. And I've been in,
Right.
sometimes it's kind of like just weird or uncomfortable or like they start fighting and you're like, okay, kind of making my whole thing weird.
We were lucky. They sat us at a smaller hibachi table, so it
Okay.
was literally just us.
They knew. we can't put this crew with anybody else.
Yeah, it was kind of a smart move on their part.
When I went down to the Keys, I went to what's the place, the hibachi place down there? It's skipping my Benihana's.
Benihana, yeah.
3 nights in a row.
The Benihana in Stewart might be my favorite hibachi in this area.
Okay.
So I went 3 nights in a row, and I got the same guy all 3 nights in a row, and they have a routine, and I always thought, okay, he's doing the same routine all 3 nights. He clearly recognizes us from the 3 nights. Is he bummed out he doesn't have, another thing of material to go to? Got to probably have a couple acts, right?
I would. I mean, there's some guys that like throw stuff in the air and catch it in their hat.
Yeah, the guy down in the Keys had a whole comedy routine. I mean, he had material. He's doing the volcano, and he's making jokes and quips.
But
Our guy was like, I like women and money.
And then he kind of dressed me down for ordering too much rice. I was kind of shocked on that.
And then he forgot my food.
Forgot your
So
food.
then we didn't have a great experience.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, sold really well, and then you're backing out.
We had fun.
I think he might have been drinking some sake, too.
Got email here about your diet, Jaybird. Lexi said, yeah, I'm listening to the show from Friday. There's a couple times Jaybird mentioned that eating certain things would make you crap your pants, like Swedish fish, the pancake shot. I've heard him say different things will make you instantly crap your pants, or 30 minutes later you crap your pants. Jason, my dude, you might have some food allergies.
No, when I say that, I'm just joking around. What I mean is eventually you're going to... I'm saying that as a joke. Oh my gosh, you eat it and you crap your pants instantly.
Okay, yeah. Apparently, there's some things that you can have. Like somebody had sent us earlier when we were talking about the gummies. That Food Beast guy or whatever does the food eating challenges went through like a 50-pound bag of sugar-free gummies, and apparently he was on the toilet exploding for 8 hours.
Really?
Yes. Extreme intestinal discomfort.
Now, to that email's point, there are certain foods that do make you active quicker. There's one, I don't think I want to blast the restaurant because they really have great food, but I get their side salad, and their side salad is just like, it's like a laxative. It's insane.
Yeah, there are some things. Yeah, the sugar-free foods a lot of times will do that. Used to be when I was a kid, I remember we'd have vitamin C, and if you had the vitamin C were tasty, but if you had too many, you would crap your pants.
I mean, I must have a strong stomach because really nothing makes me like lose it. But Panda, like a lot of stuff makes him lose it.
Yeah, I'm like you. It doesn't really. None of that really does make me.
It's got to be spurled for me to like fall out and have like a diarrhea party.
The only time is that salad from that one place. It's very good too. I don't know. I think I've heard restaurants, they spray something on lettuce to keep it more preserved or something, but it can mess up people's stomachs. It keeps the salad more fresh for longer.
Yeah,
but it can fuck up your tummy.
Yeah, I'm really kind of like trying to make note of stuff because there's definitely a line of things that I just notice if I eat it don't feel quite right. I just don't. Yeah, it just weighs me down. I've got this my food place that I get my food from. They had this one salad. I eat it, and then, man, it turns you into a howitzer, or me, at least. I don't know what is in this thing. It's just a salad. It's got, like, the cranberry sprinkles and all those kind of, like, candy, whatever little... The
pecans.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff, right? It's got the little sprinkle white cheese that you put on there.
Love it.
I don't know if it's the dressing or what. It's just kind of a regular balsamic vinaigrette kind of like thing.
I'm telling you.
Maybe that's what it is.
It might be that stuff they spray on the lettuce. Kev, I've done so much research on it. They do have that, and it does make people active.
And I love the taste of the salad, but I'm telling you, I started realizing about 20, 30 minutes after, I'm like, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
It sounds like I'm putting on a rock concert.
Listen to what Puzzled Mom said in the chat room. I have IBS, IBS, and I'm always in the bathroom with one of those frowny faces.
Sorry, Puzzled Mom.
That sucks, man. So I guess if you have the IBS, you have to watch every little thing you eat?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm getting to the point, I don't know if it's, just where I am in life or if it's age or a little bit of both, but yeah, I'm really kind of dialing it in and focusing on what I eat because I've really started to notice now that, yeah, the food I put in my body makes me feel one way or the other, and it's nothing, about like any animal stance. I don't do a lot of meat, and I pretty much have forbidden red meat. It's rare. I mean, and if I do, I'm like, I shouldn't have had that. But maybe once a month I'll have red meat. Probably not even that. I'd say I'm probably down to about 4 times a year.
I don't know if this will help anybody, but I have a family member, I won't say who, but they for years struggled with tummy problems. And then when they got out of their bad marriage and their bad financial situation, their tummy is very peaceful.
What sister?
They thought it was all connected to food. And they needed like food to fix it or fix the, but it wasn't. It was nerves, and it was being upset, and it was being so frazzled that caused the tummy to be sensitive. And now that they don't struggle with it like they used to.
Sister or cousin?
I can't say. I just can't.
Well, we know it's a female.
Just can't.
You already gave it away. We know it's a female.
How do you know?
Because
Give her another minute, she'll have everything out.
Oh, you're right.
I'm so bad at secrets.
Terrible.
Don't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Where's the sake at?
Yeah, there's a lot of things I think that tie into how you overall feel. You just got to kind of like take notes. But yeah, I've been able to specifically dial it into certain foods that I'm just like, I can't. It just takes me on a wild ride.
That's how I feel about sleep. If I don't try to get, and even when I'm trying to get sleep, I sometimes can't, but I see a major difference in how I feel, how I look, how I act if I don't get at least X amount of sleep.
Yeah, big deal.
And then you pair that up with shitty food you're eating.
Yeah.
You're a monster.
That's just kind of it. There's a couple little pillars of health to feel your best and to do your best. And sleep and food is 2 of the big ones.
That helps me go to sleep sometimes. A few pillars.
Oh, there's nothing cozier.
Little yellow pill, mommy, go right to sleep.
I love eating food and then going to bed at night. It's one of my favorite things. Watching TV and then eating some food and then going to bed. It's so cozy.
Another one of those pillars is the working out, what you're going to be doing. I've just kind of like been, going through the motions of the gym. Like I have not been excited to really, I got my trainer still 2 times a week just to make sure that I do it. And, he's still for 30 minutes, whoops my ass pretty good. It's a good little ass whooping.
You're only going to the gym with half of your heart.
Not even half. Yeah, I'm going in there and I've limited myself. I don't make myself work out longer than 30 minutes now. Because I realize that's all I'll get of quality workout. Because I go in there and I'm like, okay, give it what you got for 30 minutes, Kev. Come on, you can do this, man. I got to give myself a pet talk.
You used to be, a gym rat. You've been there for a couple
hours. Yeah, that was what I did.
Meatheads talking to Kevin.
Yeah, we'd socialize. That was it. That was like my whole passion was, doing that kind of like gym stuff. And after 15 years, I think I've been doing that stuff.
Well, it's one thing if you liked it and you were into it, that's good. But if you're dreading it and it's awful,
well, I think it's just
and you're tired.
Well, I think it's just with life, like you have things that like for a season it's what you do, and for a season it's what I did, and then I moved off the heavy lifting stuff and got into the really intense training, and that was grueling, and I think that just kind of broke me mentally.
Oh, the thing you were doing with your old trainer, Kevin, where you were doing the rope stuff and you're jumping up and running up and down and doing like sprinting with things on your back.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is Kevin training for?
Yeah.
Well, where's the goal?
People always ask that. People are like going, are you MMA? Are you Olympics? What are you doing? And he's like, no, he's just working out hard.
He's training for radio.
People were so confused.
Yeah,
like why is this guy doing this? I'm like vomiting in the trash can and crawling on the floor. And people are like, what's going on? I don't get this.
Are you MMA?
People were so
with
confused.
Those legs? No, you are not MMA.
Yeah.
Out of 3 hell weeks in college I did for baseball, nothing was even close to what Kevin was doing.
I
It
know.
was crazy.
I saw the videos.
And it broke me. It broke me.
It did. I think it
did.
It broke.
It broke me. Yeah. I'm broken. Yeah. So I'm kind of one of those things where it's like I just got to find out what my new thing is, where I'm moving around, still getting some good exercise, doing what I can, keep on a little bit of lean muscle. So I'm looking around. I know paddleboarding would be it. Paddleboarding's not convenient though. That's the hardest thing about it. That's what I would love to do. Like some people, I got a buddy of mine's got the inflatable thing, and he pops off, and it's real convenient because he's right by a body of water.
I know it would be real convenient for me and you.
What's that?
Let's do a little karate sparring. I've been looking up some moves. That is great exercise, Kev. Maybe we get a sensei. Maybe we get someone to train us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell by your voice. You hate it.
No, I'd look into it. I used to do Taekwondo back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, I'm riding high. You had a bite of my whoopie pie. I'm not thinking to be anything.
Do a little taekwondo.
Ah, that'd be so great.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's something like that. I gotta look into and find it.
You got to trick yourself into exercising and making it fun. When I lost a lot of weight, I was doing a lot of pickup basketball, and you don't realize how much you're running around because you're playing a game.
Yeah.
When you're on the hamster wheel, it sucks.
Yeah, I need to do some more of that. Somebody said racquetball. You tried it? Yeah, used to do it at my old gym. Used to play regularly on that. Boxing. The boxing things are good. Those workouts are good. I did that 9-round one time, 27 minutes, and that's an ass kicker.
It is.
I would let you kick my ass. I'll be your bag, and you just beat the shit out of me, and we'll both get a good workout out of that.
Okay.
I'll do my blocking. I won't even punch you back.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Somebody's into that kind of stuff, though. He likes it rough. Just remember that. You're turning him on.
Don't be offended if I get a boner.
I can't keep kicking this guy's dick too hard.
It's a compliment.
It's a great defense. Oh my gosh, I can't go near him. He's got a boner.
I just hurt my leg on that guy's dick. That'd be tough. Yeah, so maybe something else like that. So gonna be looking around, people. So we'll try it. Yeah, it's just so. I mean, honestly, and I don't think you should like. People always be like, "How do you go to the gym? How do you inspire?" I'm like, going, trust me. I think anybody out there, they're gonna have seasons of a lack of inspiration.
You're right.
You know, so
you go through seasons of being awesome at it, and then you go through seasons of like, oh.
Yeah.
But isn't that just life in general, just with everything? There's times when you are crushing it, and then there's times you're like, fuck, I can't make a right move.
Forgive yourself, too, you know? I mean, if you're in the downslide, don't worry. You'll go back up again.
Well, I'm really a big believer. If you are going through a downtime in your life and you know you're in a shitty time, I always feel like deep down inside you're shedding something. You're getting your badge of just dealing with bullshit. I think you come out stronger, right?
And it'll make you appreciate the good more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Somebody comment in the chat room. Jaybird should do taekwondo.
Everyone's so fucking funny in the chat room.
Mm-hmm. Tom from Coral Springs said, I heard Virginia's ad this morning on the regular show for the Every Parent's website about pool safety. And reminded me we haven't got any updates on she and Panda's pool project lately. Anything new to share?
So we had to hire a lawyer, and that lawyer is waiting for a big check from me. And then that lawyer is going to go plead our case to this board. So there's a Martin County Board of like zoning. They have to kind of give me a variance on my property because the way that the community was mapped out originally when it was all blueprinted, it doesn't allow me enough space for a pool. So if I get a little variance on my property, then I can put the pool in, no problem. But it's a board that we have to go and like plead our case to.
Do you, yes or no, or less or more, I should say, for this check you owe the lawyer, under or over 5 large?
Under.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, under.
Okay.
Thank God.
I was gonna say if it's more,
But
I don't know if you get a pool.
It's not more. He told me it'll probably be like half of that when it's all said and done. So, but you know, the lawyers, they want the money up front. It's called a retainer. They don't do nothing till they get that check, and it clears.
How much money do we owe lawyers?
They're not cheap,
It depends.
Right? Yeah.
It
They are
depends.
not.
It depends if you acknowledge the letters we're getting, which I don't.
Yeah, then you owe nothing.
I know nothing. I don't know
That's
you.
how I feel about Sally Mae. If I don't get the mail, I don't know that.
If you don't come tell me to my face, it didn't count.
And what the shit is my old ass still paying student loans? I'm like almost 50. I'm barely paying loans.
Student loans, yeah.
I was fucking 18 when I was in college.
I know.
What the shit is this? I'm still paying loans. How?
That's it, baby. That's how they get you. This pretty much sums up my performance. Jose captured this still shot of me at Headphone Karaoke. You can see me belting out my song, and then look at Denny's reaction to my singing. That pretty much sums it up.
Is that tomorrow? Headphone Karaoke?
Tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm not sure what day I've got that slated now.
Denny's making a face like he just smelled a fart.
He might have.
Maybe I might have been farting while singing.
You were singing so hard you might have let one loose. Tyler.
Yes,
It
you're right.
happens.
Yeah. That is some tough stuff there.
I say we wear more costumes for Headphone Karaoke.
Okay.
If you fuckers don't, I will.
We know.
Yes.
You are not shy.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Go right ahead. This is a email from Lynn. Said, thanks for sharing that Cameo site. I have a friend's 50th birthday and had no idea what to get him, and I found out of the Miami Dolphins, Maurice Smith, on the Cameo site. And you tell them about the person you're requesting for 250 characters. The site stated they can take up to 2 days to respond. However, when I sent this in at 1 to get the personalized video back, it was there 2 hours later, and it was only $20.
That person's got nothing going on.
There you go. So if you want that, Maurice Smith, somebody you can get. Yeah, it actually is a cool little site. There are some people. I thought Bret Hart was on there, wasn't he? When he's not getting tackled, he's making videos.
He was
for
on there.
people.
In fact, I've heard a lot of good things about that Cameo. People really enjoying it. It's very custom made, and some of them are very affordable.
Yeah, it is kind of. I think people do like it. Yeah, if there's somebody.
If somebody you love, Bret Hart makes one and goes, "Happy birthday, Jay Bird! I just want you to know I'm so excited that you're turning 46 this year, and I believe Bigfoot is real. I'm right here with you, brother. I love you."
I'm gonna be 42, and go
sorry.
fuck yourself.
I don't mean to inflate the number.
So I wouldn't be that pumped for Bret Hart because Bret Hart was never my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Scott Hall. If you got me a Scott Hall, Razor
Okay.
Ramon, oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Or Billy Joel.
It's a great gift. I mean, you were going to go spend $100 on a gift for Jay Bird anyway, so why not give him one of these videos?
You know what video I just found that we need to repost because you can see genuine happiness in our face. I just found when we jammed out with Bare Naked Ladies. We sang "If I Had $1 Million"
In their trailer backstage at
That's
Sunfest.
cool.
We
Yeah.
look like little kids. I mean, we are singing and smiling. They were so cool.
They were so awesome and so nice. And then when they were on stage at Sunfest performing, they called out Magnolia. They were like, "Hey, Magnolia."
Oh,
they
that's
got
so
everyone
cool.
to flicker off.
They got Mags to flip off the crowd.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All right, there you go.
They were super cool.
They were
Yeah.
so nice to everybody.
You just like when celebrities are nice people.
Oh, I mean, it just made all of our dreams come true.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Jason Mraz was nice too.
He was super cool too. He is just super mellow, but yeah, he was awesome as well.
Does Mraz smoke the weed? Do you know?
He's got
He
to.
has to.
He's got
right?
to, right? He grows avocados and all this stuff now. He's a farmer, basically.
He seems like he'd be very ganja friendly.
Everyone
Yeah.
thinks anywhere that grows stuff. If you're growing anything at your little place, people always think you're smoking weed. It's like people have incense. If you light up incense, they automatically think you're a pot smoker.
I agree. If you have incense in your house, I'm like,
That's not true though.
Yeah, right. Got an email here from Brian. Said, you guys' phones suck now. I used to be able to get through all the time and call in with some good stories and whatnot, but I've not been able to get through. And while it just rings and says all lines are busy, and that's all it does anymore.
it does suck.
Yeah.
Our phone sucks on this end, trying to talk to people.
Yeah.
It sucks on your end, trying to call in. We are trying to get a new phone system. We've asked for it.
We're pushing for it. I mean, it's still kind of new on the uptake with the new company, and we're just still trying to get some other stuff, kind of going. So we just got websites, it's stuff like we had to get our websites transferred over to the new servers, and so it's all this kind of like technical BS, and there's a lot of things on the list to cross off. But yeah, the phones are on there, and we're hopefully getting to it sooner rather than later.
I still haven't done that direct deposit shit. Because when we, with the new company,
Right.
I think the last time we did it, they didn't tell us we had to change. They automatically did it for us.
They did. I don't know why. Yeah, there were some, additional hiccups with transferring over with insurance and whatnot. Yeah, it was a struggle for me.
I look at my
A
account.
major struggle for me.
Well, I look at my account, and I hadn't gone to the bank yet because my bank is up in Gardens, and I'm living here in West Palm, and I look at my account and go, shit, I got to get to the bank right now. I'm about to bounce some shit. These whoopie pies ain't cheap.
Well, thank goodness you're investing money where it counts.
Oh, these whoopie pies. The talk of the building, Kev.
Yeah, they are, huh? Everybody's
Yeah.
talking about if I walk in the hall.
No, I'm forcing people to listen to whoopie pie talk.
Brian had said, anyways, just to let you know, RJ Gators became berry fresh. There's one in Port St. Lucie, Stewart, and Jupiter, and they are awesome. Yeah, we've had the original owner of RJ Gators on. I think she was on one time telling us about that.
Her grandfather started it.
Okay.
So, yeah, the Berry Fresh Cafe is awesome. It is a super cute breakfast spot.
That was
Yeah.
such a go-to date place, RJ Gators. 'Cause
I know. I remember RJ Gators.
It was fun. They had a good menu. I loved their food.
I did too.
I think they did birthday stuff there too. Fun,
That's kind of cool. Yeah,
like a
I always like
singy
those
thing.
birthday places. Yeah. Got a text. Somebody said, my wife and I, we've been attending a sex dungeon. What are your thoughts on that?
Well.
We're kinky and have decided to step out of the bedroom and into private dungeons.
Private dungeons.
So some people like to go out to these places, and I don't know if this dungeon is where other people are there too, but they have dungeons out in public where people fuck, and then they're being watched, and that's what turns them on. Strangers watching them in these crazy little like sex dungeons.
Where is this dungeon?
I don't know. I will Google that. Sex dungeons near me.
Do they have a Groupon?
Yeah, what does come up? You hit sex dungeons near me.
Oh, the cops are going to be what kind of sex dungeon you got in here, Pennington?
Oh, if you could be arrested for your search engine.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my God, you'd already be in jail.
I get the chair.
Sex dungeons near me.
Yeah, how do you find that? Do you just have to know somebody who knows somebody? And then do you walk in? Is it like a hair salon and you make an appointment?
So there's a couple things that we're talking about here. I think that there's like public places where they're known for swinger places and all that stuff that have elements of that, where there'll be some cage work.
I don't know any of them.
Or you chain somebody up, but you are the show. You are in a cage getting fucked, and people are watching, like tossing off, probably doing their own.
See bodily fluid just like all over the place. Like just,
There's no way everything going on there.
And the one germphobic guy in the room is going to get it on him.
No,
yeah.
Something tells me if you're a germaphobe, you are going nowhere near a sex dungeon.
No, I wouldn't think so. Yeah, I mean, to me, outside of the only thing I don't like with infidelity and cheating and all that, but whatever you decide to do in your relationship, and if it gets you guys charged up and it's all good, and I'll do whatever you want. I mean, it's different strokes for different folks.
Literally.
Yes. So,
Kevin ain't going to no sex dungeon.
No, it ain't my thing.
Not my
it would
thing
not
either.
interest me.
I'm not.
but-
I would like to go and just see what everybody's up to, but I don't want to participate. I don't want anybody to look at me. I want to be literally a fly on the wall.
Oh, and if you're somebody that's a little smaller in the game, why do you want to walk around size queens and horse cocks? I mean, why would you want to do that to yourself?
You're right.
I'm only going, I'm with Virginia. I get there with some popcorn and some whoopie pies that I sit back and enjoy.
They'll butter it for you.
That's so gross.
It's bad enough you got one girl looking at it. You don't need 5 girls looking at it.
No, that's sex dungeon, not the birds game.
Not the birds game, huh?
But I wonder what the experience is like. I wonder if they can email us back and tell us step by step, how does this work? How did you find out about it? Do you call and make a reservation?
Okay, so I'm looking here. There's a kink B&B. So there's it's almost like
A bed and breakfast?
yeah, that's what it says. I think what they've got is you go on Craigslist or you Google that kind of behavior, and there are places.
Of course, it's on Craigslist.
Yeah, there's places you can go. Probably someone's house, or they got like a little, like a timeshare where they get their fuck on, and people think to come.
Someone's house sounds creepy. Like, what if they turn the tables on you and then it's a real dungeon? They're like, I'm surprised.
Sure. Yeah. Oh my
They
gosh.
could. I mean, once you're like, oh, all chained up. Oh, I'm into it. And then they're like, surprise, there's no locks.
Well, everyone
You're
knows.
just chained up now.
Everyone knows you always go to a sex dungeon with a partner. You always never go alone. You got to bring people with you.
Yeah, they said there are other people there, 3 floors and 3 private rooms, and it's invite only.
3 floors?
Yeah, there's going to be all kind of different levels.
It's like a high rise. You can't go because it's 3 floors.
Spanking, ball gag. I'm sure there's cuckolding involved as well.
Yeah, and this person's listening to us in Pennsylvania, so that's where this one is in particular.
Oh, yeah.
And would you guys visit one?
It would have to be almost show related to where we're going there strictly to get material to bring back to talk about.
Yeah.
Even then,
Yeah,
I don't know if I could do it.
I don't know if I'm just going in there just for
Too much for me.
Not just for the smell of it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably would smell too.
You would think it shouldn't. You would think that they were going to clean it up and make sure that there's no
Fresh. There's always fresh semen.
There's this one place in Lake Worth, and I think you guys have driven by it. We've talked about it before. It's a sex, you go there to watch movies, but you also buy movies, you buy sex toys. It's like a sex toy shop, but they don't have any like signs on there, and we were doing a bit for the radio. It's like about 2004. I was doing a stunt there, and I walked in, and you see these guys go in there, and they're watching movies, they're jerking off, and they're walking back out. And then this one guy locked eyes with me. I'm like, oh man, I know what you just did. This is fucking weird.
There is something about locking eyes, man.
Well, I know what he was doing. He's
Yeah.
tossing off in there.
Don't shake his hand.
Oh my gosh, the stunt was not successful. I got the hell out of there.
Others do not join us. We just watch and go to the private room. So that's what they do there. All right.
Interesting.
Okay.
Does that turn you on? The idea of someone watching you?
No, not at all. I would be, I think, I don't know if it would turn me on. I'm fascinated to watch other people in this whole arena and just see how the whole thing works.
Okay, how about, let's say this. Would this turn you on? There's a guy you think is really hot, and there's a chick you think is really hot, and you are secretly, like, watching them bang on the beach, and you love it. Does that turn you on?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm breaking laws.
They're breaking laws. They can't be fucking on the beach. You're doing no. They're having sex on the beach. Oh, don't look at me. Well, then quit having sex on the beach.
I would feel weird. If I didn't know them, I think I would maybe be able to get turned on if I didn't know them.
If you didn't know them.
If I knew them, though, and I knew who they were, I would feel weird watching them.
Like you wouldn't get turned on seeing me get boned at the beach?
No, I would not. For a multitude of reasons.
It would be kind of fascinating, though, yeah.
I don't think you want me to go into them.
I wouldn't want you watching, but because next thing I know, she'll be throwing shrimp off my neck. It'll turn into this fucking Benny Hill special.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah, it is.
I want to follow up.
Yeah, I do too. That's in Pennsylvania. Are there any here?
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, South Florida, yeah, we got. Yeah, you need it. They've got it.
Got some freaks up here
Yeah.
in South Florida.
Yeah.
Do we drive by one every day and we just don't know?
I think we drive by shit all the time, whether it's a sex dungeon or someone's being held hostage or just some bullshit. I think we do that a lot. People got secrets, dog.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of places I drive by. I'm like, there's no way something's not happening in there that's shady.
You're right.
There's no way. Yeah, you always I don't know what it is. You just like, they might as well just put like a blinking sign in the front window that says sin. It's just like, you could just tell.
It's the crazy ones, the ones that blows your mind. You walk by, it's just a normal looking house, and there's all this freaky shit going on there. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We yearn to learn.
Fascinating stuff.
Teach us.
If we did get invited to one of these, would we go?
No, probably not.
What if we went, me, you, Denny's? There's no way Kev's gonna go.
I'd be more likely to go to the one in Pennsylvania where we don't know anybody. I don't want to run into somebody we know.
No one's gonna. If me, you, and Denny's are at a sex dungeon together, no one thinks we are fucking each other. I think they know we're there to talk about it on the air.
And if they don't, I'll tell them.
I don't think we have to worry about our sweet ass reputation.
I don't care about my reputation. I have no reputation. I care about, like, I go and I lock eyes with somebody that, like, that we know, like a business somebody that we know from work, or somebody we know from charity, or like somebody we know from somebody's Sunday school. And you're like, oh, I can't unsee the fact that now I know they go here. And then I have to tell people. I mean, that's just me and my nature.
So that's how I felt back when we were in Miami. My buddy was on Tinder, and he got matched up with somebody that we worked with. And when I saw that she was on Tinder, she just did not seem like the person that was looking for a hookup, and she was looking for a hookup. So every time I saw her in the hallway, I was like, damn.
You just want to get fucked.
Someone's a little freaky, and I would never in a million years have it. She did not come off that way. Very reserved, very buttoned up. But one of my boys was talking with her, and
it's usually the ones you least expect.
It got a little saucy, if you know what I mean.
Was she hot?
She was attractive. She was a little bit older, but definitely attractive, and just did not see that one coming.
Wow.
Yeah, every time I see her in the hallway, I'd like giggle.
Mwah, mwah.
Why didn't you tell me and point her out?
Because I didn't want you to say it on the air.
Oh, that's a legitimate fear.
Yep, probably going to happen. All right, well, there you go. That's your Monday. Thank you to Bud's Chicken and Seafood for today's After the Show podcast. So many great things for you to go and try, including those brownies.
Yeah, so I haven't had that brownie yet. It's on my list.
It is? Okay,
It's
good.
on my list because of what you said. In fact, I'm going to take that.
You got to work through his whoopie pies
Yeah,
first. Yeah.
literally, he is sitting here at his desk with a brownie in front of him and like all these chocolate cakes. I don't think you need a Bud's brownie.
My taste buds are back, and I went real big over the weekend. There's so much food, I couldn't report on all of it. I had to lead with whoopie cakes.
Whoopie pie's what you got. Okay. Well, luckily, we'll have a daily report, I'm sure, for the rest of the week. So we'll be back to tell you about it tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.